Okay, Leonel, let's take a look at your paper. It says a single rose can be my garden, a single friend my world. Okay, so now you have your quote. Now I want to see if you explain your quote. It says friendship is very important because a friend is someone that you will have in your heart, and they will be good, and they will be not next to you, but you will remember them. And they will be good, and they will. Okay, I think what you want to say is. And even when they are not next to you, you will remember them. Okay, the first thing I want you to do is get rid of the you. Okay, that's second person. This is a personal essay. It should use the I pronoun. Okay, don't use second person point of view. Okay. So we want to get rid of the second person point of view. Friendship is very important because a friend is someone that because my friends will always be in my heart. They will be good, and even when they're not next to me, I will remember them. Okay, so you want to change that all to the first person. All right. Okay, and then you're talking about a single friend is my world. So I'm expecting you to talk about either someone that's very important to you or someone that you're important to, like what makes you that friend that everyone can count on, all right, that single friend that everyone can count on and trust. Okay, and I think you do that because you talk about being a true friend. We want to bring it right back up to here. I have several character traits that make me a true friend. Okay, I am loyal, I am friendly, I am non-judgmental. Okay. Okay, these are actually full sentences, so we can't separate them out by commas. Okay, so if you want to use commas, probably you're going to have to put I am loyal, comma, friendly, comma, and non-judgmental. Okay. Oops. All right. So if you have the subject and the verb, they're actually full sentences, and so you would have to use a semicolon between them instead of a comma, because a comma cannot separate full sentences like that without a conjunction like and or but. Okay. So this is the way to fix it. I am loyal, comma, friendly, comma, and non-judgmental. Okay. So I'm expecting to see that you are loyal here, you are friendly here, you are non-judgmental there. So you do have your paragraphs ordered correctly. This one looks pretty small. All right, so I'm not going to grade the evidence right now. The only thing I'm grading are your topic sentences, is your number one, your thesis, your quote, whether you explain your quote. I'm going to grade your topic sentences and transitions, and I'm going to look at your conclusion. But it looks like your evidence here is lacking with some of these because they're pretty short paragraphs. So we might want to use explain what what loyalty means to you and how you are loyal. The next one, it says I am friendly. I am friendly because my friends do whatever they do, but I will stay with them until the end. Okay. That's more like loyalty. All right. But we're going to take a look at that. Okay. Okay, so your first paragraph, it says, I am loyal because I trust my friends and I will always be there for them. Okay, so we want to come back and make a transition here. All right, one thing, one trait, or one characteristic that I have that makes me a great friend is that I am loyal. Okay. All right. So you want to bring your topic sentence right back up to the fact that you're a great friend or a true friend. You want to bring that up and make a connection there or tie it together. I am friendly because, okay, we don't have a transition again, along with being loyal. Comma, I am also friendly. I don't know if that's gonna, I think that's kind of a weak trait. It's, I am friendly because my friends will do it and I'll stay with them. I will respect them because they are friends. I will never let go of all my friends. And I know since a long time, I like to be friendly because I like to play with all my friends. I miss all my friends, but I still talk to them. Okay, you don't have any evidence. Okay, you don't really have any evidence. You might want to come up with something not so generic. Come up with a trait that is not so generic. Something that you can actually give evidence about. All right. I am loyal because I trust my friends and I will always be there for them. I don't care what my friends do, but still are going to be my best friends. My friends are still going to be trustless, but I have a few friends that I miss because they left. Okay, this doesn't really have anything to do right here. Oh, maybe. Even though they're not with me, I'm still loyal to them. You'd have to tie that in. Tie this statement in with being loyal. Okay. I have a little friends more than I trust because they don't do anything bad. I am loyal because all my friends, I like them the way I like them the same way. Okay. The other thing that you don't give any evidence. Okay. Give some evidence of you being loyal. I want to see that you're loyal. Don't just tell me. Okay. Give some evidence that shows your loyalty. Okay, this can be done with an example. Explain how you're loyal. What did you do that shows that you're loyal? Maybe your friends did something you didn't agree with, or maybe you were still. How were you loyal to them? So you need to give me some specific examples. If you remember in my paragraph when I talked about loyalty, or did I? I think I did talk about loyalty. Look at my paper on loyalty, or being non-judgmental or being loyal, and you'll see that I use specific examples of how I was loyal or how I am loyal. And that's what I want to see in your paper, some specific examples. And that will expand your paragraphs out, because right now you're just talking generically. Okay, you don't have anything to back it up. All right? I see that in this paragraph too. Okay, it says, I am non-judgmental because I don't judge my friends at all. Like, okay, transition. I'm not going to write your transition, but you need to tie this in, tie this topic to the rest of your paper. Okay, up here you can see that we did this along with being loyal. I am also friendly. So you have to mention something you've already talked about, or come back up to your thesis, all right, and talk about another way that I'm the center of my friend's world is that I am. See, you could come back up here to your quote. Is that I am non-judgmental, okay, or something like that. But you need to tie this sentence, this topic sentence, in with a transition. Let me see. I don't judge my friends. I like to not judge my friends because we are all different, but I still don't judge any of our friends. We go to different schools, but I don't judge any of their school or them. I don't want to be mean with them because I miss them, and I don't judge them either like all my other friends and are bad, they judge me. I don't like to be mean because I want to be get treated the same way as my friends. Okay, once again, if you read this, Leonel, you don't have any evidence. You don't have any examples. So I need some examples of how you are non-judgmental. Okay, if you remember right in my paper when I was talking about being non-judgmental, I mentioned things I didn't agree with. My young friend dropped out of school. Obviously, education is really important to me. I'm a teacher. but I don't judge him for doing that. Okay, he dropped out. He had got a girl pregnant. Obviously, I don't think that's right, but I'm not judging him. So you're going to have to show that your friends are doing things that you don't agree with, and yet you're still their friend. You're still there for them. You still don't judge them. Okay, another thing, my friends, a lot of my friends smoke pot. Not my lifestyle. Okay, I don't do that. I don't like it. I don't agree with it, but I don't exclude them from my life because they do things I don't agree with. I want to see those examples. All right, you give me a bunch of generic stuff here with no solid, hardcore examples, and that's what I need in your paper to make it better. Okay, and then let's take a look at your conclusion. Friendship is important because friends stay with you. Okay, once again, you're using second person. I don't want you to use second person in your paper. Okay, so we want to get rid of that. I would like to stay with them until, with who? Okay, don't be generic here. Don't use a pronoun. Restate it. I would like to stay with my friends until we separate. What do you mean by separate? Okay, do you mean by die? Do you mean, for life? It says, I am loyal and non-judgmental and friendly. Like to be with them and be a true friend. I have many friends and they are different from me. Okay, we want to clean this introduction up. Okay, you could say something like, all right, a conclusion. It has to reference your introduction, I meant to say. Okay, friendship is important to me. Being friendly, or and you want to change the friendly thing. That's kind of a tough one to defend here. It's too generic. Being loyal, friendly, and non-judgmental keeps me at the center of my friends' lives, or however you want to do it. But you need to mention, I don't want you to copy this. I want you to come up with your own conclusion. But you need to mention your traits. You can say friendship is important to me, but then you need to relist your traits, and you need to bring that in to reference your quote about a single rose can be my garden, a single friend my world. Okay, or keeps me the center of their worlds. Okay, however you want to reference that, but you need to come back to your quote by listing your traits. Okay, something along those lines. So once again, clean up your topic sentences, get some transitions in there, come up with some examples and hardcore evidence to support your topic sentences. All right. Good luck on rewriting. If you need help, let me know, and I will help you maybe come up with evidence so you can defend your thesis.